I'd love to talk to you guys, but, you know, I'm busy whisking. Lisa Courtney has entrusted me with the task of whisking the milk. Lisa Courtney of the Courtney Bake Shop in North Tonawanda on Oliver Street is joining us today, and she is making a chocolate cream pie.
We're going to make right now we're going to make the chocolate custard for the pie.
Okay.
The ingredients are simple, and the best thing you can do for yourself, especially with a new recipe, is to pre-measure all your ingredients and have it just ready to grab and put it together. So we're going to start, we have heated to a boil 1 pint of whole milk.
Whole milk.
Then together we're going to whisk 1 ounce of cornstarch. We're going to also add 4 ounces of sugar.
How do you measure 1 ounce?
Actually, just a basic food scale.
Oh.
You can buy that at like a Bed Bath & Beyond type of store. We're also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix that, or whisk that together, the dry ingredients.
That's like so a Barbie style whisker.
I have a mini whisker, yeah, or whisk, yeah. Mix that together. And then we're going to add 2 eggs. Beaten, yes, slightly beaten eggs. And you'll want to whisk that in. And you'll want to make sure it's thoroughly combined and that there are no lumps to it. Whisk that really
John,
quick.
I want you to see my milk that I've been whisking. Is that not the best milk whisking you've seen? Voted best in high school.
Great, and now the next step is we're going to take this boiling milk and we're going to just temper this egg, sugar, cornstarch, salt mixture. We're going to add 1/3 of the milk to it, whisking while we're doing it. And that's going to get that egg and milk ready to jump into the hot pot here.
Okay.
And what we're going to do, we're going to add it right back to the rest of our milk.
Is the heat still on?
The heat is still on.
Low heat?
Depending on your oven or your stovetop, you can usually medium low to medium, and I'm actually going to bump this up just a little bit.
Okay. And while we're doing this, tell us about your bake shop. You sell the chocolate cream pie. What do you specialize in?
We specialize in cakes for all occasions, anywhere from a birthday cake, christening, communion, anniversary, up to wedding cakes as well.
And you have fantastic, though, cutout cookies, chocolate chip cookies,
Thank you.
Little baked goods. Now, that's your staple that you'll have in, but the cakes or the pies, mainly, people should special order?
Yes, we like to custom order. We like to make it fresh just for the customer. That way you can specify what filling you'd like in it. It's not just and you know it's fresh. It hasn't been a cake or a pie sitting there
in the refrigerator
for, you know, a couple of days. As it would in some of like the larger stores.
Right. And we should say that you graduated from NCCC from their baking program?
Yes, I took their certificate. Back when I took it, it was just a certificate degree, but I did learn a lot.
But a lot of your recipes are home recipes.
Yes, yes.
Family recipes.
Family recipes. Our chocolate chip cookie recipe is my father's. Our Plotzek recipe is my great Aunt Lottie's. And
Love great Aunt Lottie.
Gosh, my cheesecake recipe is my grandma.
And that's wonderful. I tried that too. I forgot about that one. What's wrong with me? All right, so we're continuing on now, not to get distracted.
No, that's okay. While we're doing this, you want it to thicken, but you want to keep rapidly whisking this because you don't want it to scorch or lump. And if you feel like it's getting too thick too fast, just turn down the heat. And so we are getting a nice consistency here.
Okay.
And I'm going to lift it up from the heat for just a second.
We've got about, how much time do we have left? We've got about 1 minute left.
Okay, this will be very quick for us. If you don't mind turning the heat up.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've brought the custard to a boil, and we're going to add in our 2 ounces of butter, which I've cubed up so it will melt quickly.
I don't even know how to turn it off.
It's okay. We'll also add ½ teaspoon of vanilla. Get that so it melts in there real nice. And then we're going to add our chopped chocolate, and that's about 4 ounces of chocolate.
Did you stick that in the Cuisinart or something?
I chopped it in the Cuisinart.
Melts better?
If you don't have, yes, smaller pieces will melt faster and more thoroughly.
Okay.
And if you, I don't know if you can see here,
yep.
Nice chocolate.
And then you'll put that in there. Meantime, I'm going to go and grab, is it this one?
Yes, that's the finished product. And actually we topped it with whipped cream. And the whipped cream is very simple. Chill your bowl and the whip or whisk, and just add 2 cups of cream, 3/4 of a cup of confectionery sugar, teaspoon of vanilla.
I've been ordered. I'm sorry.
And whip it to stiff peaks, and then just add it. And just a quick tip for anyone who's doing this for the first time, you may want to run your custard through a fine mesh strainer just to catch any lumps that may have occurred while you were
Nobody
cooking.
would believe I made it if there were no lumps. All right, Lisa, thank you very much.
Oh,
we
you're
are
very
going to come
welcome.
back with, if by chance you have any leftovers of this, what creative thing you can make for a dessert the second day.
Yes, absolutely.
Back to you guys.
Can't wait.